Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Toros, or you can call me Bodhi, and today we're going to be doing a little bit more expanded today. So today's matchup will be playing the Archie's Ace in the Hole card type decks today. This is a little bit different one. This is the Mewtwo variant, the Mew. So basically we're going to be copying all of our GX and EX Pokemon in the discard or on the bench. As you can see though, there are no real EXs in this deck list, but we're going to be seeing how this deck goes today. But we're going to go through everything right now. We have the Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. Mostly we're going to be using the jumping balloon attacks. Basically for each GX or EX in play, we'll be able to do some extra damage to anybody. This is mostly for those like Pika Rum decks or anything like that that we can really smack hard with if we're getting this going. We're going to have the Espeon and Deoxys, mostly for the GX attack. That we're not going to be using the Psychic Club very much. It's not going to do much damage, but you know, it's still in the deck mostly for the GX attack. We will also have the Tapu Lele, basically to just get any supporter from our deck that we want out. We could also use Energy Drive as well if we are in a pinch. We also have Magikarp and Wailord-GX. The Super Splash for 180 is not a bad attack. We could also use the Towering Splash GX attack, which is if you have 7 extra water energies attached to it. We can do 100 damage to each of the bench Pokemon. So just in case if we hit some things hard and they switch it to the bench, we could just start smacking everything on the bench with that GX attack if we get enough loaded up. We also have Volcanion Prism Star. We could use the Jet Geyser ability to make them switch out a Pokemon from their bench to the active by discarding water energy. That can really be helpful, especially if there's only 2 Pokemon in play. If you really want to hit the bench Pokemon, we can definitely be able to swap it up no problem without using a supporter for the turn. And basically we're going to be using the Archie's, it's basically the old Archiestoise style, so Blastoise with the Deluge ability. As options like during your turn, you may attach water energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So this, unlike Frostmoth, can attach to anything and everything. Not just water Pokemon on the bench, it can even be a Psychic Pokemon on the active. So that's really good with this ability. And if we really need to, Hydro Pump for 60 plus 10 more for each water energy attached. If we're in a pinch, if we really need to attack with Blastoise, we can. The biggest attack that we're probably going to be doing a lot of the time is with Hydro Pump. 10 plus 50 more for each amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. We could also use the Reverse Thrust if we want to switch real quick, or the Maelstrom, which is 40 for each of the bench Pokemon. So that's all the Pokemon. Now let's go with tools and supporters, items and supporters. The first main item that we have here is Battle Compressor. Search your deck for up to 3 cards and discard them, and then shuffle your deck. That's how we're going to get some water energies if we need to, the Blastoise, the Archies, anything we really need to discard, we can. Computer Search, one of the better A-Spec trainer cards that you can find in Expanded. Basically, discard 2 cards from your hand, search for anything. Think of it as a Red's challenge from the current standard format, but instead of a supporter for the turn, it's an item that you can use with no limitations throughout your turn. Except that we can only have 1 A-Spec trainer in the deck. Field Blower, just in case we need to get rid of some stadiums or tool cards that's attached to any of the Pokemon. This will mostly be for those Garbodor decks with Garbotoxin. We can get rid of their tool cards if we need to. Order Pad. Now basically you flip a coin. If heads, search for any item card in your deck and reveal it. So basically if we really need to, this will also be able to thin out our hand easily, regardless if we actually want something from the deck or not. But if you flip heads, we have a chance to look through the deck and be able to either dwindle things down or get what we really need. Professor's Ladder. This is to look up to 2 basic energy cards from the deck, reveal and put them in your hand, just to be able to get more energies from the deck if we really need to. Superior Energy Retrieval. Now, I actually realized that I went over the Exeggcutes. This is once during your turn, before you attack this Pokemon. If this Pokemon's in your discard pile, you may put it into your hand. So using this with superior energy retrieval can be handy if we have a bunch of energies in the discard pile that we need to get back. We can just propagate, be able to get all of our energies back that we need. And then we have Trainer's Mail. Look at the top 4 cards, reveal a trainer card you find there, except for Trainer's Mail and shuffle your deck. So if we really need to, again, just either thin out our hand or actually look for something, hopefully it's in with the top 4 cards. This is really handy. We also have Ultra Ball to look for any Pokemon, and discarding as well. That would also be really, that also works for propagate. The Seeker, get a supporter card from your discard pile and put it into your hand. Basically anything we have in the discard for supporter wise, we will be able to get it and use it if we need to. Chaotic Swell, this is really handy against some decks that really rely on their stadiums. We have 2 of them, I believe, in the deck. That way we can, you know, get rid of any stadiums that's either hindering us or that's helping them out. Now to our supporter line, we have the Archie's Ace in the Hole. Put on water Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench, then draw 5 cards. But this can only be the last card in your hand, so that really helps us out with putting Blastoise in the active without having any Squirtles or anything like that. If you're not new and expanded, this is one of the big decks that's usually seen a lot of play. 1 Guzma, 1 N, 1 Professor Sycamore, and 1 Tate Liza. This can be either our switching card or our shuffled card. So it's a good card for being able to use one or the other. We have 2 Psychic Energies to be able to use our Espeon and Deoxys if we need to, or even possibly the GX attack for Tapu Cure if we really need to. And then of course we have 10 water energies to make sure we can get enough water energies to our Pokemon that we need to be able to attack. So that's really helpful. So this is the Archie's Blastoise deck. Let's see how it does in the ladder for today. And if you liked what you see, please subscribe and leave a like and share this video. That way I can be able to see if you guys really like these videos, and I'll be able to put out more. So we'll be going to the first match here soon. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so here we go. First matchup with Mewtwo and Mew with Archiestoise. So let's see what happens. And here we go with heads. Alright, we got it. So let's do... I just realized who our opponent is. Nice. Okay, hello. So let's go second. Oh, not a good starting hand. Not good at all. I don't want to start with the Crobat. I would rather start with a lot of different other things. Okay, so I'm guessing, and my opponent is somebody I know locally. This is the first time we actually ever met on the ladder from what I remember. So this is kind of fun. We actually played against each other a couple times in the local tournament that we had. I'll have the link. I'll have that in the iCard above for the matches, as well as the Rumble playlist in the tournament that we played against each other online. Because I played against her, I think, twice, and so this is the first time I've ever seen her, and it's surprising to me that she's an expanded, because they're usually not expanded type players. Well, let's get this up there. Let's get this out and see what we get. Okay, we don't have anything. Wow. Well, let's do this. Let's get a Blastoise in there. Let's get an egg in there. And I mean, we really have nothing else. Yeah, I mean, nothing really helping us out here at all. Okay, here we go with that. We could get... I could pull up the Farfetch'd, the Galarian Farfetch'd, Surfetch'd to slow him down. I literally have nothing right now. Let's just attach to here. Let's swap him up. And let's just pass. This is not what the kind of starting hand I really wanted. I mean, what can I top deck out of this that would really be helpful? Yeah, I think Colossal V Max. Professor Sycamore. Ooh, discarding the Scramble Switch. I've actually been thinking about playing this deck in Expanded for a video. Yeah, you have a good deck. Yep, there it is. Well, that's how that goes sometimes. Let's go second. I mean, sometimes with this deck, you get the starting Pokemon you don't really want, but I mean, it's better than just the Exeggcutes or something. So let's see what he's got going. I see a Dark type box, so maybe he's playing... Okay, so he's playing a Dark box deck. Okay. And let's see... We're gonna do this. And we're just gonna see what we can do. Starting of this. I got some good things I could try and see if I can get going. You can't attack this turn, so we have that going. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Using the Shuckle-GX, okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, nothing. Let's do this. We can do something with that. Now let's see what this one gets us. There we go. Okay, so let's start battle compressoring. Let's get that. That. And that going. Okay. We could just do this. Just to thin it out. I could... Let's get rid of the Crobat. And that one, so we can get a Mewtwo out. I could, in fact, let's propagate, and then we'll be able to use Superior Energy Retrieval to discard both the Exeggcute and the Water Energy, get the Psychic out, attach to the Mewtwo, and use the Archies to really get our Blastoise going. Okay, okay. let's do this. Get this out. We don't really have anything else in the hand that we really need. We really can't get going right now, so let's just hold that for the turn and just see what happens. And so, what's the ability again? Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks if your opponent has your opponent's Pokemon that have 2 or fewer energy attached to them. Okay. So to get around them, you can triple poison. Okay, so now there's a timer on that. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Let's get... Okay. Let's get a Battle Compressor out and just discard 3 water energies. And then that we can get it back with... 1, 2, 3... Let's propagate. That is one thing about this deck in Expanded. There's a lot of... There's a long time for turns sometimes. Okay. Let's use the Deluge ability. Get all of our energies there. Tapu Lele. I do have enough for a knockout. Let's Tate Liza. And let's use the switch. That way we can switch here. And let's use Hydro Pump. Yep, we got the KO, we get 2 prizes. So let's see what we get out of our prize cards. Another Blastoise, that's no help. And a water energy. So let's see what he does here. I might have gotten a little too greedy with that, because I went with Tate Liza to switch and get the KO. He's getting more energies out. I'm already doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be doing 260 this next turn. At least from the hand. I would like to be able to get a Guzma and go swing at him, but it's not looking too good right now. Battle Compressor. Did he just get a Battle Compressor out? Yeah. By looking at it. Okay. We might need to... Okay, so he gave up. I guess he had nothing else in his hand. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Mew Mew and Archie can do. No, I do not want to go first. Okay. Let's see. Ew. Crobat might be the best to start with here. Yeah. How many? Oh my gosh. 4? I'm almost afraid to get these, because we have a decent hand, but we don't have anything to really help set us up. Okay. Alright, so we got that going for us. We got both of those down. We could, let's see what he does first. He uses a Great Ball. Oh, it's Ultra Necrozma. I didn't even look at my opponent's card. Oh. Oh. Well, first things first, let's do this. Get us a battle compressor. Okay. Let us... If we do this right, let's get... Well, let's see in the deck if we have our Archies. Yeah, we have our Archies, okay. Okay, let's get those out of the way. Hello to you. You have a good deck. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of those. We can do this first. Maybe that. Yeah, maybe that. Let's see what we get with this. Come on, heads. Yes! Okay. So, what we can do is we can get the Ultra Ball. And we can attach for the turn after we discard the Professor's Letter and the energy. Let's get the Volcanion out. Let's put him down. Let's get this up here. Let's do this. Yep. And let's look for Archie and get Archie out. Here we go. Let's get this going. And here we go. Now I have even more. That's us. I don't think that'll do anything for us here. Let's get the battle compressor out. I mean, very easily, I'm going to be able to probably knock him out here. But let's just in case if something goes wacky. I have nothing else. Wow. No more Pokemon or nothing. Let's get these guys out of here. And let's do some Delusion. Let's get one here, two here. And we're gonna have the KO, I'm pretty sure. And with Hydro Pump we have the KO. Okay, so that was a quick dunk on that one. Too bad he couldn't really get anything going and set up, but we were able to take the victory with that. Alright, we're gonna be able to go to the next matchup. Okay, here we go, the next matchup. Let's see what we got. Text box doesn't show anything. It could be alarming. Let's see what he flips. He lost. Let's see if he decides to go first or second. And again, with not good starting hands. But we have a chance here. So, let's start with the Espeon and Deoxys. Looks like another fighting with Hypnotoxic Laser and Burbank City. Level Ball. Please Pokédoll. Okay, this is a different deck. Let's take our two of those. Okay, we have something to put in there. And let's just see what this is. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is a hit and run style deck. Yeah, level balls, the Min Chow or Mindfu or something like that. This is Mindfu. Min Chow, I think, is the evolved form. We got Ditto Prism Star. Okay. So what do we got here first? Okay, so let's do some discarding. I could actually, yeah, we can get a lot of things going here. So let's discard this. We got our Archies too, and let's get rid of the propagation execute. Now we have, let's see what this gives us. Okay, what do we want here? Let's get an Ultra Ball, that way we can start discarding things. So with that, let's get these two out of the way, get our Mewtwo going. Okay, we got that. I'm just thinking, let's get another Pokemon out. Let's get the Volcanion out. And now I can propagate, use the computer search, and get us the Archies that's still in the deck. Here we go, we got that going. Okay. Too bad we really don't have anything else going for us right now. Let us do this though. Get those in there. Get the Wonder Tag. What do we want to discard? How many energies do we have in here? Let's get some more energies in there. Let's get a Psychic and another Water. And let's get the N in there too. That way next turn we just have the Professor Sycamore in there. And let us just pass. Now what I really want to do is, seeing how this deck actually runs, the Deoxys and Espeon. Okay, so he's ending us, so that's a good thing. Get our big hand back. Okay, so I can in fact start using a Professor's Research, a Professor's Letter. Okay. Unfortunately, okay, I'm gonna be using the Chaotic Swell to bump that and bump more. Okay. And Xiao. Two cards all attached to it in their hand. Discarding that in the process. So they're going to be hitting and they're going to be running, and I'm assuming they're going to be putting the other Robo Substitute up. Getting another Mindfu out. Probably ready to go for the next turn. Okay, so what I'm really going to need here, I'm going to need to switch of some kind. So let's first bump the stadium. I'm awake now, so that's going to help us out a little bit. Let's do a couple order pads, see what we get. Okay, we got that. We could do superior energy retrieval. We could disrupt him a little bit. Okay, and he just gives out. So my thought process behind that was I was gonna get superior energy retrieval out, start digging through, start getting more energies out, and then probably gonna do the GX attack on the Espeon and Deoxys to start wiping out his bench. That way, it's gonna take him one more turn to get going, and I take some prizes at the same time, and I get rid of the Robo Substitute. So that was gonna be my thought process with that. But let's go to the next matchup and see how things go. Okay, last matchup of the day with the Archie's Mew. Let's see what this does. Okay, Charizard coin. We lost, so let's see if he wants to go first or second. We're gonna have to see what he does here. Okay, so by looking at it, he decides to go first, but we have nothing yet. I'm guessing we're gonna go second. I see a lot of fire here, so how many times? I did 3. Let's get him up there and let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna be, yep, okay. Expanded Charizard. So we're gonna have to see what we can do with this hand. I mean, this is an okay hand, but we're gonna need a lot of things to be able to discard. Okay, so he's got those. Okay. Okay, so first things first, let's Order Pad. Don't get anything there. Let's just whiff that. Let's do some digging first. Let's get him in there. Let's get him in there. And let's get a propagation in there too. Okay, we got that. Come on, Ultra Ball. Okay, Order Pad. Let's see if we flip heads, we have this. We got something good here. So, come on, heads. Heads, here we go. Okay, so first things first, Ultra Ball. Getting rid of these two. Getting rid of Professor's Research, Professor Sycamore, and the Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff. Let's go with the Mewtwo and Mew. Let's use the Archies. Let's get going. Let's see if we can pull it off here. Let's use the oh. Not good. Not good at all, actually. It might have been better off just to well, let's see what we get next turn. I'm gonna touch the active and let's just click done. Let's just see what we can do. Wow, this deck has not been doing that good for me today. Maybe just too clunky. If you guys have an idea of what I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments down below. See if there's anything I'm missing. But this is based off of what a lot of other players are using. He's looking for that, so I'm assuming he has, yep, Rare Candy. How many Leons does he have already? He's got 2, so he's up to 200. There's the knockout. And I need to respond right here. And I'm not going to be able to. Wow. Well, this is unfortunate. And I might have to do this to stall. Just make him sleepy. And he wakes up. Of course he wakes up. Well, sometimes this deck can be good, sometimes it can be a little off. You've seen some people just give up. And you've seen how the deck can clunk up sometimes, but sometimes that happens. Nothing much you can do about that. Bushel Baton. Do you think can he not knock me out this turn? and here's the knockout. So there he is. Well, that was Archie's Blastoise with Mewtwo and Mew. I didn't represent it very well, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and I hope you guys, if you guys do like the videos, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of decks would you like me to play, and I can see if I can get my hands on the cards and be able to play the decks for you guys. So I hope you all enjoy. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.